In this video, I'm going to show you something I shouldn't. I'm going to show you the exact steps we use to scale a local business's profits by over 300% in less than 30 days. If you don't mind, I'm going to jump right into it. Let's take a look. I realized that the last video explaining this full process and a full breakdown is almost 20 minutes long. And a lot of people, even if it's something that can make them millions of dollars, don't want to spend 20 minutes studying or reading or even watching a video. So, for your convenience, I'm going to make this quick breakdown and hope that in 5 minutes, I can explain the process that we used to scale a local business's profits by over 300% in less than 30 days. Let's jump right into it. So first, you have a traditional local business. This could be a lawn care business or a concrete business or a tile business or a catering business, any kind of business that you think about. But for this particular instance, it was a lawn care business that also had home services. When you think of home services, just think of the things that if you're at home, these are the things that you feel like, hey, I might need a contractor for, but you don't necessarily feel like going to find a contractor that's not going to overcharge you, that's going to show up on time, that's not going to steal things from your project, and really do all the things that contractors are known for doing. The point here is simple. This business was doing real work. They had a solid flow of clients. And they told me when we first started the conversation that their goal was to be 10 times as large as they currently are within the next 24 months. But I asked them a very simple question that changed the way that they did business. And from that point forward, they never thought about money the same or never thought about the way that they planned to execute their business the same, because there was a different way that could make them so much more profitable with the same or less effort. And that was the way they wanted to choose. So traditional businesses, they grow in a very simple scheme or set of ways, right? Through word of mouth, business cards, Instagram posts, prime contractors, or Angie's List. With these couple of points, as an example, Instagram posts, they're usually there because the business doesn't actually have a real website. They don't even have a place to capture their clients. They don't have any way to capture the information of those who come to their Instagram unless they like a photo and then actually message the business. And so they're putting up pictures and videos, but they don't actually get a return because they don't actually own the data. That's a problem. That's something we'll talk about in a second. Of course, with prime contractors, they're going to take the big jobs and they're going to subcontract the little jobs out to guys who need the work. So again, it's not super high profit. For Angie's List, you're buying third-party leads that you're sharing with a bunch of other businesses that essentially have access to the same names and phone numbers that you do. So you tell me, is that the way that you'd want to grow a business? If not, stick with me. I'm going to show you how to change that. So, of course, after all these lead forms or formats that they have, they hope to get a phone call, a random phone call to the number that they may have posted on their Instagram. And then if that phone call doesn't end in a sale, it's the end. They don't have a way to track that customer. If it does, though, they may get a site visit, which could lead to a deal, or it could lead to no deal. If it's no deal, again, it's the end. They have no way to track that customer afterward. And then if it is a deal, they get service delivery. This company was making about $30,000 per month in revenue and about $5,000 to $7,500 per month in profit. It's not bad. For most lawn care companies, they're only making about 20% maximum in profit. That would have been $6,000. So if they had actually more than $6,000, then they were beating their competitors, and they could have looked at the market and said, hey, we're doing exactly what we need to do. But this business owner wanted something more. And so let's walk you through how we took them from where they were to where they wanted to be. So because we have a growth agency model where we can offer them a complete suite of services customized to what they actually need to help them get from where they are to where they want to be, that's why we were able to take them from, again, their current reality to their desired reality without just providing one of these half-baked solutions that only got them halfway across the bridge. So for this business, we put together a plan to say, hey, let's actually refine your offer so that we can take you from making $30,000 per month and only keeping $5,000 to $7,500. And let's actually provide the service that will allow you to charge 70 to 80% margin, meaning profit, right? Making the same $30,000, but instead bringing home $21,000 to $24,000 instead of just $5,000 to $7,500. So after we defined exactly what they needed to be selling, we talked about who they needed to sell it to. There's a whole video that I have about your ideal customer profile and how to define it. We built their lead generation engine, which has all of these elements, right? Organic outbound, where we have VAs and different people all over the world that are able to reach out to those people's ideal clients so that they can sleep and wake up with a calendar full of appointments. We have SEO, which is search engine optimization. I've got a whole video about that, right? Content. So the stuff that they were putting on Instagram was great, but we have a content strategy that we have to implement. And of course, there were ads where you can run Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, any kinds of ads to get the attention of your ideal client. Of course, after you've already defined them. Then hopefully you get a booked call or they land on your landing page and they say, yes, we want to actually have a site visit. If they don't, though, how do you capture them? This is where you install the automated follow-up sequence with VAs, emails, SMS, and retargeting. This is where your CRM really becomes important. And then lastly, if they do have a site visit and they say, yes, it is a deal, you focus on service delivery, you get testimonials so you have more content, and then you install a referral incentive so the people that you did a great job for are actually willing to refer you to other folks so that you can multiply your actual business revenue by 3 or even 4 times simply by offering something to the people that you've already done work for before. This is how you scale a local service business to $100,000 per month of profit predictably. Again, I'm going to zoom out so you can see this entire process where you get, of course, the attention, you educate the folks, you convert the folks, and then you actually fulfill on the service that you offered to provide. But this was the quick version of the video. If you want the longer explanation, it exists on this page. It has a similar title, but what I want you to do is go ahead and click the link in the description if you want to learn how to do this for businesses, or if you want us to do this for your business. I really look forward to talking with you soon. You can book a free call, a strategy call with my team, so we can talk about how to apply our strategies to your specific business model and take you from where you are to the $50,000 to $100,000 or more of profit per month without you having to work more hours. Until next time, I hope you take care, and we'll talk soon.